Hello to all my single, sassy, sexy mummies. So today we're going to do something a little bit different because I'm taking myself on a little solo date, just going to a cafe. So I just wanted to show what I'm wearing so you can have an example as well. So I haven't shaved my legs, so I had to find something kind of long, or I probably would have wore a shorter dress. But we just have this skirt, and it was actually too big for me, so I just folded it up, put a safety pin in, and then tucked it under so you cannot actually see the seam or where the safety pin is. And then this is a bodysuit. It's not anything special, just basic. And then as you can see, nice simple shoe. We have a little bit of heel, but they are comfortable. These are kind of auntie shoes, but we need comfort. It's London. We're going to be walking on the streets as well. So yeah, this is what you can be wearing the next time you take yourself out on a little date. We need to get ourselves out. So I'll show you the cafe that I go to, and hopefully this inspires you lovely, single, sassy, sexy mummy to take yourself out on a solo date. And this doesn't have to be about meeting men. It can be about doing something for yourself and just getting into the habit. I don't really like house looking. Just getting into the habit of being outside more and not always waiting for friends to be available. So yes, I'll see you in the cafe. Hopefully this camera stays in place. So as you can see, I am out in the car driving to location, and I just want to say to you lovely ladies, do not overthink it. When you do start walking towards the door, your body may start reacting, your armpits may start getting moist, your brain might start saying to you, what are you doing? Where are you going? Why are you so dressed up? You're going to be by yourself. All of that, just ignore it and just get out. The first step is just decide on your outfit, put it on, give yourself a time limit as to when you're going to be out the house by, and you have to move. If you need to, even message me, leave a comment just to keep yourself accountable down below. But yeah, you will. It does feel nerve-wracking. I don't do it as much as I should, and every time I do, I feel a little bit more confident. But I still also always feel a little bit nervous and think, okay, what about if the place is busy, if there's no seats to sit down, if I trip with this heel? Like, there's just the silliest thoughts will go through your head. But like with anything, the more that you do it, the easier it's gonna become. And I really just want to make this a habit, not just because I want to get out and meet people and do something different for myself, but also because my life is going to be different, very, very different, when my child is no longer a child. He's growing into an adult. I'm seeing the hair just everywhere on his body, and he's growing into a man. And it's like, okay, I'm not going to have those responsibilities that I have now. He's not going to need me as much. He's not going to have to rely on me. And I want to have a life. I see what my parents are like, and I don't want to be like that. I want to have a life. So yes, this is the start of it. We're in practice from now. So I will see you in the cafe.
It's always so fancy for other people when you leave.
So ended up at good old Starbucks. And for me this is a treat, because this small little thing is £4.30. But all good. Money in abundance and all that good stuff. And I got to pick up my pictures for my vision board. So let me go through and I'll show you one. So just a few things that will be going on my vision boards. This one says, don't be a slave to your emotions, control them. Got some other positive ones. So yeah, so I'm just gonna stay here, enjoy watching the streets and people walk by, and drink my drink. Okay, I really just wanted to show this one, because this one, it really hit home with me. Because I'm trying to learn a new language and just develop new skills, and it shows by doing the bare minimum how much you'd get done in a year. So no excuses, ladies. Okay, so I'm back home from my little solo day and it was lovely. Nothing special, literally sat outside the Starbucks and drank my, it was like an iced coffee something. Anyway, I didn't even have 2 shots of coffee because I get the shakes with coffee. But yeah, so one thing that I noticed is that I actually felt awkward to leave. So it wasn't that bad going there because I actually went to another cafe first, but the owner wasn't there. There were like 2 people sitting in there, and as I looked around it looked a bit dingy, and so I thought, okay, let me just take this as a sign and go somewhere else. And luckily on that street there are loads of cafes, and so I saw the Starbucks and thought, okay, gonna be a bit more change than the other little cafes, but the whole point of this is to be treating myself and as well just show myself that I do deserve nice things. It's okay to splurge a little, even if it is a coffee. And for single mummies like me who don't have a lot of financial support and whatnot, you know that spending nearly £5 on a coffee is a treat. It's a treat. It's a well-deserved treat. So yeah, when it was feeling awkward to leave, I thought, okay, let me make sure I finish my coffee, take it inside and throw it away. Because I was looking at that cup and I'm the sort of person that I would take the cup home just so I can refill it. I love doing budget things like that, but I'm trying to get out of the habit of doing things like that too much as well. So yeah, I thought, okay, I'm gonna throw this cup away. I'm not gonna take it home and recycle it for the next 2 months and act like I've been to Starbucks every day. So yeah, I went and done that, and then it felt easier to just obviously walk back out of the cafe and go back to the car. But for a minute, I was sitting there like, I want to go now. I want to go now. How do I just get up and go? It just felt odd. Um, so I would definitely say a great tip that Miss Ashley gives, I'll leave a link to one of her videos below, is to give yourself a time limit. So she always says half an hour to an hour, or maybe 2 hours if you're going out in the evening. So where I parked, I only had 40 minutes of parking. So it was going to be a half an hour sit down. Made sure to keep an eye on my phone. I had a notebook with me because I was actually planning to do some stuff for work. Well, new work. But that'll be a whole nother video. I didn't even end up writing in my notebook because I ended up looking through my phone to find some stuff, which is not good to do, but I made sure I wasn't always looking through my phone. At times I would put it down, I would make little videos and then put it back on my lap. And I found myself just kind of practicing as well, just making eye contact. Because it is on a main road, loads of cars were driving past, and I definitely was getting looked at. And it's weird as well because even though to me, I feel quite conservative with a long skirt, and I don't know, it makes me feel even more, I don't know, I guess I just get a few more different looks when I am dressed like this, and I look good, so it's to be expected. But then I just told myself, okay, every time someone looks at me, I need to at least keep eye contact for 2 seconds. So that's something that I was trying to do also. And what was another thing that I noted down? Practice making eye contact. Oh yeah. Nobody cares. Really, nobody cares. Nobody is walking past you and gonna be thinking, oh my gosh, how sad. She's sitting down drinking coffee by herself. Nobody gives an ish at all. Like, just go out and do it, and the more you do it, it's going to feel more normal. So for me, I'm also planning to go to an event once a month, and this event is around the new kind of work that I hope to be doing soon. And that as well, just to have a bit of a social life, meet different people. Not everything has to be solely about meeting man. Like, they will come, they will go. They're very easy to find. But yeah, go out there and do that. So tips is, oh, another tip as well is take your time when walking and watch where you're walking. So anyone that lives in London, you know, near the pavement, near the crossing, sometimes they have those bobbly pavements for the blind people, and sometimes the roads are just, they're just not, what's the surface? It's not straight, it's not flat. So there was one time where my foot kind of slid to the side, and it was because a bit of the pavement was slightly raised and I wasn't looking. So yeah, be conscious of where you're walking. Take your time when you're walking as well. Try and look around, and I'm sure you will have a great time. It's just something for you to do for you. You do so much for your kids. Now you need to do something for yourself. So I will leave that there. As always, try to be the best that you can be, and hopefully I'll have a few more solo dates. Hopefully I'll have a few more solo date videos that I can show you and share with you, and you can come along with me. So let me know how your solo date goes. Bye. Oh, and don't forget, be the best that you can be. And like, share, subscribe. Is there anything else? No, that's it. Toodles.